Harry's fate is determined. He and his traitor wife Meghan permanently banned from the UK when Charles became king. Hello and a very warm welcome to Kate Middleton and the Queen News Channel. Today, a source said to us neither Prince Harry nor his wife will be able to attend future family gatherings. The source says it certainly doesn't appear that Prince Harry's wife wants anything to do with his family after going on national TV and degrading them in every way possible. Because she will not go, her children will not be allowed. It will drive her crazy when the more formal occasions like the Trooping of the Color and Remembrance Day are resumed. She won't be able to ride in the carriage, waving to the crowd, which of course she thinks adores her. No balcony appearances, etc. With none of these photo ops, it will become apparent to all of her new friends that she and Harry are not welcome and no longer are a part of the family. She will lose all of her new statuses and go back to being a nobody. She wants nothing to do with the royal family, but she insists on calling herself a duchess. You would think she would drop all the royal titles associated with the family, particularly given that she claimed that the titles mean nothing to her during that TV show. But she sure is pissed that Archie is not a prince, and if Prince Charles makes changes, he may never be a prince. If the family was so toxic and Prince Harry had such a rough life, why be pissed off about this? A close source added, she'll be cleaving to her titles with gnarled arthritic fingers as she draws her last breath. Trust me. Indeed, another source, also a revelation. Harry's position within the royal family is precarious, dangerously precarious. And yet the couple probably doesn't realize that attacking the royal family and trying to damage the monarchy so Prince William can never be king are very bad things to do. I believe Harry is never being driven by his wife and his petulant jealousy of his more accomplished older brother William. Meghan, on the other hand, is driven by her love for Diana and her incessant jealousy of the next woman poised to carry the title that Meg covets and adores, Princess of Wales. Catherine will receive that title, God willing, and Meg isn't a fan. She truly thought joining the royals would be one big popularity contest, and that she and Henry would win out and move forward. Meg doesn't have the patience to be a student of any subject for any decent length of time, or Harry horribly misconstrued how a monarchy works. He probably didn't tell his wife that he would only move down the line of succession, and any child of theirs would move downward throughout his whole life. Prince Harry will lose out when Prince Charles is king and when Prince William is king. Charles is stripping down the monarchy to the direct line of heirs, and Harry is outside of that line. Harry will have the dukedom taken away, according to many sources. Charles is not well pleased with his second son, and Harry wanted out anyway. Harry might keep his HRH, but most of the royals are going to be on their own, fending for themselves. Queen Elizabeth kept her cousins on board, and while her family grew, she let the number of working royals increase exponentially. That will end. Prince Charles and Camilla, Prince William and Catherine, along with Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, will be working royals. Harry and his wife will not be roving royals. They will be Mountbatten Windsors. As for invitations home, Harry will be invited to some events, and he will become like the Duke of Windsor, who left Britain and rarely was permitted to return. As long as Harry has Ms. Markle for his wife, he will not be invited home often. Ms. Markle is not invited to any events, and when Prince Charles is king, she will not be welcome in Great Britain. Ms. Markle is out for good. With Harry, in my opinion, however, common sense is enough to understand that it is nearly impossible that he is really happy under the present circumstances. He has more or less broken with his family, his friends, and his country during the interview with Oprah Winfrey. Meghan proved again that in their relationship, she is the one in charge. There are even signs of physical abuse. What would you think if a woman would appear in public like this? I know that most people are still convinced that there is his son Archie living with them. I don't believe this, and so far there has been very little, if any, proof of it. But even if we assume that there is his son and he is not physically abused, his situation doesn't look very happy. How could this happen? That is a tough question, and we can only speculate about it. However, I am sure about one thing. Harry's situation is far from unique. Interestingly enough, it appears to be mostly a woman's fate. Although their husbands or partners abuse or threaten them badly, they just can't get away from them. Either they keep silent or they ignore every piece of advice and even defend their partners. Don't think that this is only something that happens to poor, ugly, and stupid women. Even successful and independent women can get trapped in such a relationship. Apparently, we didn't understand. Prince Harry was told by Meghan Markle to claim that, quote, every time you see a camera flash, it brings back painful memories of your mother's death. Dim Harry went along with this, thinking it was a good ploy that would gain him massive public sympathy. As we have seen, this poor me, I am the victim is the narrative regularly used by Ms. Markle. Harry went on to tell us that he had regular contact with respected and distinguished mental health experts during his years at the palace. They helped me tremendously, he said. But isn't it strange that he was never able to obtain the same valuable and entirely without charge help from Ms. Markle, who told the world during the Oprah interview, I've never felt this way before, and I needed to go somewhere to get help. I was having suicidal thoughts and was thinking of harming myself. In her attempt to destroy the Queen and the family, she added, I went to Human Resources at the palace. I said I need help, but they said no. Nothing was ever done. The actress is now backtracking on and claiming that she has mental health issues. She now realizes this could backfire on her attempt to attract high-rolling investors who are concerned about protecting their brand image. Not to mention the American voters who want a self-confessed mentally ill actress masquerading as their president. Her PR representatives are now playing down her Oprah claims about being denied help from royal mental health experts. Apparently, viewers had the wrong end of the stick and didn't understand what she was trying to say. My only question now, and always is, why can't everyone see Meg's devious behavior for what it really is? To spell it out, she consistently lies and then backtracks as soon as she sees it, and it hasn't had the desired effect. Her truth is always wrong and has proven malicious intent. We see this every time she opens her calculating gob. Yet there are still millions of morons out there who believe whatever she spits out. It's always that her words are misunderstood or misrepresented, and this isn't what she meant. She would not have backtracked if her lie was believed by the heavy hitters, and would have been more than happy to destroy the royal family's reputation whilst gaining traction with people in power. Doesn't matter what her PR claims, it's there on film, adamant that she was mentally ill and adamant that the royal family did not help her. There cannot be any misunderstandings. There is only one truth, and Markle and her duplicitous publicity machine need to take this on board. The key phase in all of this is that she needed to go somewhere for help. That's her own statement. She lives in a world where there is always someone around. Why did she feel the need to go somewhere? Most of us spend our time on our own and with our thoughts of ending it all, moments before opportunities come. When Diana was at one of her lowest points and threw herself down the stairs in a cry for help, the Queen made sure it was quickly summoned and help came to Diana. I feel what Meghan wanted was a publicity stunt by saying she needed to go somewhere. Papers reporting in headlines, Duchess rushed to hospital, was more what she was after. A shining moment all about Meghan. If all of us had the available resources that the royal family has, perhaps suicide rates would be lower than they are. And you, what do you think about them? Please tell us your view in the comments, and everyone also discuss this couple. If you like my video tonight and you find it useful, remember to like and share it with your friends at any time. Don't forget to subscribe to Kate Middleton and the Queen News Channel to get more videos from our team. Thank you for watching, goodbye, and see you tomorrow.